So I never thought I would say this, but McLaren, you all know McLaren, right? McLaren is the company that rivals Ferrari and Lamborghini, right? So McLaren, they make some of the fastest vehicles on the road today, and some of the meanest looking ones also, and they're some of the coolest things to ever exist in the automotive world. But now, they can barely even keep their head under the water, which is something that I thought I would never say. And today I am going to discuss all about it, unfortunately. So if you haven't already, just please subscribe down below to help me achieve my dream of becoming a successful YouTuber. I make all types of content on this channel, from everything from car reviews to vlogs to my personal opinions to redesigning cars to short videos and even informative videos. So basically every single thing a car guy would want in a YouTube channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and turn on post notifications so you'll be notified every single time this little monkey makes a new video. But McLaren, they're in deep trouble, and when I mean deep, they're like stuck in quicksand right now that's sinking to the ground, and they're trying to keep their head above that quicksand so they won't die and go bankrupt, basically. So McLaren needs to bring something new to the table, because now, if you think about it, all they've been doing for the past, let's say since 2010, so the past 12 years or so, all they've been producing is twin turbocharged V8s. Until they revealed the brand new McLaren Artura, which actually isn't that brand new, because if you think about it, that car got revealed back in February of 2021. That is almost 2 years ago, and just keep this in mind that that isn't some sort of crazy hypercar that's limited to like 6 units that McLaren is producing. The McLaren Artura is supposed to be the mass-produced baby McLaren, if you can say. Even though that baby McLaren has 670 horsepower coming from a hybrid engine. But that hybrid engine is all new for McLaren, a twin-turbocharged V6 that also uses an electric motor to bump that power up, but also reduce emissions. I mean, not really, actually, if you think about it. But it's a little bit lighter than the V8, which McLarens are always supposed to be lightweight. If you think about it, even the 720S, which isn't even like the most hardcore version, that thing weighs only like 3,000 pounds, which is just absurd. But back to my topic of saying McLaren needs to bring something new to the table, and now you kind of know what I'm getting to at this point. McLaren needs to make an SUV. They have to at this point. Like, if they don't, who knows what's going to happen to them. We might not see another McLaren model past 2025. Now, McLaren sort of did make an SUV. I made a video about it like a year ago or something. It's an Extreme E racing electric dune racer buggy thing. I don't even know what to call it, but it's an Extreme E vehicle, which doesn't really count it as an SUV, but it's just a racing team or something. I don't really know a lot about Extreme E, but if they want to make actual profit now, and if they want to stay relevant in the car community, well, not relevant, but you know what I mean, if they want to stay alive in the car community, sadly I have to say that, they have to make an SUV. Like, if they don't, again, we don't know what's going to happen. Actually, we do. And it's not good. So when I say they need to bring something new to the table, you're probably thinking,
well, they brought the McLaren GT. That's a grand touring car.
No, it's not. It still uses the same twin-turbo V8 from the 720S, except downgraded a little bit, and it's still a mid-engine supercar with just a little bit more trunk space in the rear.
I mean, yeah, but it's still a grand touring car.
No, it's not. It's a mid-engine supercar still. I don't know where you're getting all this grand touring stuff from, because if you just think about what the formula of like a grand touring car is, that is supposed to be front engined, and then it's supposed to have a whole bunch of trunk space in the back and also be super comfortable, and mainly luxury first and then speed second. So you see, the McLaren GT isn't sort of a grand touring car like they market it as. It's just another supercar. It's just like when Ferrari says their first ever SUV, the Purosangue, isn't... I'm sorry, I just butchered the name really bad. But the Purosangue, it's not what they market it as, which is a lifted four-door coupe. It's literally an SUV. It's not even a coupe SUV. It's an SUV. But they don't want to market it as that, even though it is. So the McLaren GT, it's sort of like the Ferrari Purosangue, except the Ferrari Purosangue is something new to the table for Ferrari. It's an SUV, it's what people buy now, and McLaren needs to do the exact same thing. Bentley did an SUV with the Bentayga, Aston Martin did the DBX, Lamborghini did the Urus, Rolls-Royce did the Cullinan. We have BMW making SUVs since like 2011. The Porsche Cayenne literally saved Porsche from bankruptcy, which is kind of what McLaren's current state is right now. If they don't make this SUV at all, they are not going to receive profits to even keep their head above the water. And speaking of which, they are literally selling their old Formula 1 cars just to keep their head above the water, which is really sad. They can't even build the Arturas because they're in so much like bankruptcy. It's not even bankruptcy yet. Keyword I said yet, but they are in so much like a money crisis right now. That's not even a real word, but they can't even roll the Arturas out of the production line because they don't have the funds to make that happen. And the only way to do it is not to make a front engine grand touring car. It's to make an SUV, because that's what people buy. Literally every single LA rapper that lives in LA or California, New York City, Atlanta, Georgia, I'm talking about, they'll buy like 3 of them, wide body them, do any sorts of mods, do it just for the flex factor. And literally every single celebrity or celebrity on Instagram will literally do this just to have that flex factor. And that flex factor will build McLaren a good profit and build a strong future. So if they don't do it, well, but yeah, that is basically it for today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, please give it a like and subscribe down below if you haven't already, because this is my dream to becoming a successful YouTuber. I make all types of content on this channel, from everything from car reviews, vlogs, to my personal opinions, to redesigning cars, to short videos, and even informative videos. So basically every single thing a car guy would want in a YouTube channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below again, and turn on post notifications so you'll be notified every single time this little monkey makes a new video. And I know most people don't even want McLaren to even build an SUV, like even Lotus did it. Lotus of all companies built an SUV because they know it'll be good for a strong future in terms of financial stability. I don't think that's even the correct grammar, but I do hope to see you in a future video, and bye for now.
Please subscribe. Lol, I have big dreams on YouTube.